Over the years, action and martial arts cinema has given us unforgettable moments, but not all the actors we see fighting on screen are real experts. In this list, you will meet the greatest legends of action cinema who not only play warriors on screen, but also master martial arts in real life. Number 1. Bolo Yeung. He was born on July 3, 1946 in Canton, China. He is an expert in traditional Chinese martial arts and trained extensively in Kung Fu. He also learned other styles such as Shotokan Karate, Hung Gar, and his preferred discipline, Yang-style Tai Chi. At the same time, he dedicated himself to bodybuilding from the age of 16, developing great muscle mass and physical strength, which complemented his martial skills. His constant training and dedication to both martial arts and weightlifting allowed him to combine technique, power, and endurance. This legend of martial arts cinema was also a friend and disciple of Bruce Lee for a time, which further solidified his training and combat abilities. Regarding his film career, he stood out for his villain roles in Bloodsport and Double Impact, alongside Jean-Claude Van Damme and Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee. He also appeared in numerous action films across Asia during the 1970s and 1980s. As a curious fact, Bolo Yeung was a professional bodybuilder before becoming an actor, winning the title of Mr. Hong Kong. His imposing physique and martial skills led him to be discovered by producer Run Run Shaw, which launched his career in martial arts cinema during the 1970s. Number 2. Dolph Lundgren. He was born on November 3, 1957 in Stockholm, Sweden. Dolph holds a 4th Dan black belt in Kyokushin, a style of karate known for its intensity and full-contact fighting, and he has been a European champion in this discipline multiple times. In addition, he began training in judo at the age of 16, giving him a solid foundation in that martial art. He also stands out for his skills in throws and grappling, along with remarkable flexibility that allows him to perform high, powerful, and precise kicks. This action movie legend is internationally recognized for his role as Ivan Drago in Rocky IV, but he also shined in films such as The Punisher, Universal Soldier, and The Expendables. As a curious fact, Dolph has an estimated IQ of 160, which classifies him as gifted. He graduated in chemical engineering from the Royal Institute of Technology in Stockholm and later earned a master's degree from the University of Sydney. Additionally, he received a Fulbright scholarship to study at MIT, but abandoned it after 2 weeks to fully dedicate himself to acting.
Phosphate rock, it's got a density of 1.852, melting point 44.2 centigrade. Guys, I want some gunpowder fast.
Do it. The man's a chemical engineer, right?
And a Fulbright scholar.
Number 3. Sammo Hung. He was born on January 7, 1952, in Hong Kong. Sammo Hung is one of the great pioneers of martial arts cinema, as well as a kung fu master. He trained at the Peking Opera School in Hong Kong, where other major figures of martial arts cinema, such as Jackie Chan and Yuan Biao, also studied. There, he perfected his acrobatic and martial skills from a very young age. Throughout his career, he has mastered disciplines such as Hung Gar, Wing Chun, among other styles. His fighting style is highly versatile. He combines traditional technique with surprising agility for his build. In addition, his experience as an action choreographer has given him a precise understanding of combat dynamics. Regarding his film career, he starred in movies such as Warriors 2, Pedicab Driver, and The Legend of the Owl. As a curious fact, this legend played a crucial role in introducing Asian martial arts to a wider Western audience thanks to his work on American television with the series Martial Law, becoming one of the first Asian martial artists to achieve this. At that time, it was unusual to see an Asian actor as the lead in a primetime police drama in the United States, which makes his accomplishment even more remarkable. Number 4. Wesley Snipes. He was born on July 31, 1962, in Orlando, Florida. He began training at the age of 12 and currently holds a 5th Dan black belt in Shotokan karate and a 2nd Dan black belt in Hapkido. He also has a strong background in disciplines such as capoeira, Shaolin Kung Fu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and kickboxing. His fighting style is characterized by explosiveness, control of combat rhythm, and distance. He also possesses pinpoint accuracy in his strikes and remarkable tactical intelligence in a fight. Snipes has an exceptional ability to combine powerful kicks with short, precise punches, and his experience in staged combat makes him a lethal master of martial arts. Among his most successful films are Blade, Demolition Man alongside Sylvester Stallone, and Money Train, where he showcased both his martial arts mastery and his charisma as an action hero. As a curious fact, Wesley Snipes founded his own film and television production company called Amun-Ra Films, which has produced several projects including Blade and Blade 2. Number 5. Cynthia Rothrock. She was born on March 8, 1957 in Wilmington, Delaware, United States. Cynthia Rothrock is one of the most outstanding women in the world of martial arts. She holds black belts in multiple styles, including Tang Soo Do, Taekwondo, Eagle Claw Kung Fu, and Wushu. Additionally, she holds an 8th degree Dan Grandmaster rank in Tang Soo Do. Cynthia is renowned for her technical precision, agility, and speed, as well as her mastery of traditional Chinese weapons. Before venturing into acting, she was a high-level martial arts competitor, making history as the first woman to appear on the cover of Karate Illustrated magazine in August 1981. Throughout her career, she has been featured on numerous specialized magazine covers and has been inducted into various martial arts halls of fame. Today, she shares her experience as an instructor, solidifying a unique and inspiring legacy in the martial arts world. Regarding her film career, she has appeared in titles such as China O'Brien, Lady Dragon, and Martial Law. As a curious fact, Cynthia Rothrock was a world karate champion in both forms and weapons from 1981 to 1985, remaining undefeated in these categories, which are not separated by gender, demonstrating her skill and consistency in competition.
Which won Cynthia Rothrock a well-deserved first place.
Number 6. Mark Dacascos. He was born on February 26, 1964, in Honolulu, Hawaii. He began training in martial arts at a very young age, specifically in the Woon Hop Kuen Do style, a discipline founded by his father, Al Dacascos. He also trained in Kung Fu, Capoeira, Karate, and Wushu. Between the ages of 7 and 18, he won several karate and Kung Fu championships, standing out in international competitions. His fighting style is extremely fluid and adaptable, allowing him to combine acrobatic moves with traditional techniques. He is known for his ability to seamlessly blend different combat styles. He masters a wide range of kicks, from traditional front and side kicks to complex spinning and flying kicks. Thanks to this extensive combination of martial arts, acrobatics, and discipline, he is recognized as a real martial artist and an expert actor in fight scenes. Mark has starred in films such as Only the Strong, Brotherhood of the Wolf, and delivered a spectacular performance in John Wick, Chapter 3, Parabellum, where he played Zero, one of the main antagonists. As a curious fact, since January 2005, Dacascos has been the host of the culinary show Iron Chef America on Food Network, portraying the character known as The Chairman. He has also appeared on other programs like Dancing with the Stars and directed his first film, Showdown in Manila, demonstrating his versatility in entertainment. If you're enjoying this video, let us know in the comments which other real-life martial arts actors you'd like to see in a future video. While you're there, don't forget to subscribe to support our channel and stay tuned for more action. Let's keep going. Number 7. Loren Avedon. He was born on July 30th, 1962, in Los Angeles, California. He began training in martial arts at a very young age and enrolled in the Junchong Taekwondo Karate School after graduating from high school. Avedon holds a 9th degree black belt in Taekwondo and a 9th degree black belt in Hapkido, reflecting his extensive experience and dedication to these disciplines. His broad training across multiple disciplines allowed him to master an arsenal of offensive and defensive techniques, from powerful kicks to locks, blocks, and takedowns used in hand-to-hand combat. Beyond cinema, he has maintained a strong presence in martial arts exhibitions and events, reinforcing his prestige and respect within the martial arts community. Among his most memorable films are No Retreat, No Surrender 2, The King of the Kickboxers, and Tiger Claws 3. His solid martial arts foundation was key to establishing his career as an action film lead in the 1980s and 1990s, a time when he stood out by performing most of his own fight scenes. This brought a level of authenticity and realism that made him a benchmark within the genre. As a curious fact, Loren Avedon has worked as a stunt double in TV series such as Chuck, Bones, Alias, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He was also a fight choreographer for Tiger Claws 3. Number 8. Phillip Rhee. He was born on September 7, 1960, in Seoul, South Korea, although he grew up in San Francisco, California. Phillip began his training at the age of 4 and specialized in Taekwondo and Hapkido. He currently holds a 6th degree black belt in Taekwondo, a 3rd degree black belt in Hapkido, and is also trained in Kendo, Wing Chun, and boxing. His fighting style blends the power of Taekwondo with the precision of traditional Korean martial arts, making him a technical, fast, and effective fighter. Phillip Rhee is remembered for films such as Silent Assassin, Underdog Kids, and for starring in and producing the Best of the Best saga, especially the first installment in 1989, which became a martial arts classic for its message of discipline, honor, and personal growth. As a curious fact, in addition to acting, Phillip Rhee is also a director and producer who has made significant contributions to martial arts cinema, using his platform to promote positive values through his productions. Number 9. Brandon Lee. He was born on February 1st, 1965, in Oakland, California. From an early age, Brandon was immersed in the world of martial arts. He learned Jeet Kune Do, the discipline created by his father, who began teaching him at the age of 3. After the tragic death of the greatest martial arts film legend in 1973, he continued his training with instructors close to Bruce Lee, such as Dan Inosanto and Richard Bustillo. In addition to Jeet Kune Do, he also trained in boxing, fencing, Muay Thai, and Taekwondo, seeking to integrate various techniques to forge his own versatile fighting style. Following in his father's legacy, his fighting style was characterized by agility, precision, and power, reflecting the adaptability philosophy his father preached. Regarding his film career, he debuted with Legacy of Rage and later starred in films such as Showdown in Little Tokyo alongside Dolph Lundgren and Rapid Fire, where he demonstrated his full potential as an action movie star. However, it was his leading role in The Crow that immortalized him, although tragically, he lost his life during filming due to a prop gun accident. As a curious fact, Brandon was a charismatic person with a great sense of humor and a deep love for reading and philosophy, which gave him a unique perspective on life. Despite his short career, he is remembered as an exceptional talent who combined his father's martial legacy with his own identity, with the potential to become one of the great legends of action cinema. As additional fact, Brandon Lee was passionate about 1970s rock music, especially Jim Morrison and his band, The Doors. Number 1. Iko Uwais. He was born on February 12, 1983, in Jakarta, Indonesia. He began his training at the age of 10 in Pencak Silat, a traditional Indonesian martial art known for its fast, fluid, lethal, and powerful movements, focusing on blocks, locks, sweeps, elbows, and weapon attacks. Mastery of this discipline, combined with rigorous physical training and constant practice, has made his fighting ability authentic and highly effective, earning him recognition as one of the best contemporary martial artists in cinema. His film career began with Marantau in 2009, which brought him fame, but it was his roles in The Raid and The Raid 2 that catapulted him to worldwide recognition, solidifying his status as one of the greatest martial artists in modern film. As a curious fact, before becoming an actor, Iko Uwais worked at a telecommunications company and was discovered by director Gareth Evans, who was filming a documentary about Pencak Silat at the gym where Uwais trained. The director was so impressed by his charisma and skills that he decided to write a role specifically for him in Merantau, 2009, marking the start of his cinematic career. Iko's impact on Hollywood has been significant, as he has brought international attention to Pencak Silat, the traditional martial art of his country. These 10 actors have shown that mastery of martial arts depends not only on talent, but also on years of sacrifice, discipline, and unwavering determination. If you enjoyed this video, you can't miss the first part, where we also explored the combat skills of the most recognized legends in martial arts cinema, featuring icons like Scott Adkins, Michael Jai White, Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, and more. Click now and continue enjoying our content, where action and adrenaline never stop. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a thing.